Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Makaka. There's double honors unto the elder apostles, a great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, this is another video about spiritual movies that you can watch, which have a meaning to the people that are like this. Revelation chapter 3, verse 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mightest be rich, and white raiment, which represents cleanness, that thou mightest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, by not having the laws, statutes, and commandments. And the shame of your nakedness, for example, is because you don't have this. There you go. Ephesians. Hey, it's getting dark in here, man. Alright, turn on 6. Right. Ephesians 6 and 11. 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, the wiles of the devil, it's talking about wiles of the devil. It's talking about, let me get the other one also. The word wiles. Cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. You gotta watch out for the trickery, right? Now you have another one. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Now it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, right? Basically, unless we do all these other things, Satan will have the advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices. Because we're not ignorant of his devices, he's not going to catch us like that. Catch you lacking. Catch you with your pants down, as they used to say back in the days. Now here it says devices. It says here a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose, that which thinks, the mind, thoughts or purposes. These are the things that they use against us. For example, that movie They Live from 1988. But now I'm telling you to watch this movie now, which is Annihilation. Now it's an all-female cast. They did that on purpose, of course, because they have a lot of games nowadays coming out with an all-female cast, female swinging sword. I'm looking at you like, ain't this your period? What the fuck you doing? I was like, sit your ass down. But anyway, now this is that movie called Annihilation. Now what happens in the movie, I'm gonna put the trailer. They're gonna kind of explain it in the movie, in the trailer. But basically, you got these 5 Ghostbusters with real guns. It's funny, you're gonna be up in that wood for a while, and you never know when your period might kick in. But anyway, let's go on. Now, they're going into a place which is full of radiation in that movie, right? And this then represents that 5G. That radiation over there is going to alter your DNA. Because as you can see here on her hand, stuff starts growing. Because that is what happened when you are exposed to radiation. She was looking at this albino alligator, and she was taking tissue samples. Yeah, she's some kind of doctor or something. Of animals, by the way. And then she started noticing that these animals have like mutations and stuff like that. And that thing was very big, by the way. And it had a filthy type of rows of teeth, which is not even normal, on the rooftop of their mouth. Here you have a female or a male. I think it's a person. Here's the legs. Here are the legs. And here is the torso of the upper body thing. And that thing basically mutated because of the radiation that you see over here in Annihilation, right? And I'm going to play the trailer, which is copyright free. What?
Can you describe its form? No. Start from the beginning.
What do you think I do when you're away? You think I'm out in the garden pining, looking up at the sky? Why aren't you here?
I gotta leave a day early.
Your husband's here.
Let me see him.
He's extremely ill.
You have to tell me where he was, what he was doing.
It was his decision to go in. It's something they termed the shimmer. We've sent
An oil spot. Basically, some kind of radiation is over there, and this is what it's going to do.
in drones and teams of people, but nothing comes back.
But something has.
You're a biologist. You served in the military.
If I knew what happened, I could save his life.
The boundary's getting bigger. It's expanding. We're talking cities, states.
The thing is, that thing, what you see, it's getting bigger and it's expanding city to city and stuff like that. Much like that 5G that's going on right about now.
You need to know what's inside. So do I.
It's a very good movie, by the way. Right. Now, you just saw those deer.
It's beautiful.
You just saw those deer, and on the head of the deer. Wait, let me see if you can see it. Annihilation deer. Where is it? Deer scene. The deer. Now, if you look at the deer, they actually have plants growing on their. This is a 3D print thing, but in the movie you could see it. I'm not sure. It wasn't here. This is just a ball. I think it's a ball. But yeah, you have things growing on these deer because they are in that radiation thing, and it's gonna alter your ego. And we already know what happened to people that have been hit with radiation. For example, after the Iraqi war, nobody actually really talks about this. But you had all these babies that was being born after the war. All these babies that was being born. And this is in 2013, if I'm correct. It's some horrible shit. I can't eat. I'm lucky I just ate. I can't eat. If I was to see this shit, I would not be able to eat, man. I would not be able to eat. You guys have swollen balls. Fucked up. And I remember it was actually a very pretty and Arab female. Then she gave baby to a monster. And her DNA is tainted. That means if you was to have a child with her now, I would strongly advise you not to do that shit. But then if you was to have a child with her now, that child might look like this, man. The fuck is going on around here? Here's the child's face. And here's a tumor bigger than his head. He look like he got little shoes on. I'm actually laughing now, but it's not funny, especially when I saw it the first time. Shit look horrible. He ain't even got a neck. And this is a girl. Look at this thing. Look at it, man. This is the result of the cluster bombs that they was using. This dude looked like, I don't even know what the fuck it looked like, man. It looked like a little reptile, or I don't know, man. You know, it looks crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that was born after the what we're doing to our soldiers. Even the soldiers that were in the midst of these bombs going off and stuff like that, even they had that radiation within their DNA. And now when they get kids, when they come home, their kids is fucked up. It's depleted uranium. What monster What monsters would do this to the Iraqi citizens, to their own soldiers? What Congress would allow their citizens, over 1 million men and women, to be exposed to this deadly weapon, a radioactive weapon? The Edomite Congress, that Congress. Fuck you asking stupid questions for? Fuck you asking stupid questions for? It's your own fucking people. Stupid ass questions. Anyway, an Iraqi birth defect study. Well, everybody and their mama should know that when you play around with radiation, you're gonna get shit like this, man. Dislocated joints, like it's actually bent the wrong way. You know, the feet probably clap up to here. How your hands supposed to clap. You know, this little thing here got one eye. You know, and a hole for a nose. Don't even have a nose. Look like Krillin or something like that from Dragon Ball. You know, when the noseless dude. Shit. You know, you got crazy shit, man. Like a little water balloon. You know, I think these are Edomites, but then yeah, there's some horrible shit, boy. But then again, hey, I mean, like this is probably in America, but it's Edomite. But these are them Iraqi babies, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Ain't even got no one legs. Only got feet and crazy. But that's what happens when you use the depleted uranium. What was it again? Depleted uranium, right? So that's the effects of radiation, right? So now you can understand that this movie will give you an example of what could happen with all these cell towers around you. When you look at these, when they are going to basically use these things, like I said, this movie Annihilation, and I think it was here. Let me finish this. Sorry.
Check this out. It's like they're stuck in a continuous mutation. Anything interesting in there? No.
She said it's like they're stuck in a continuous mutation. That will happen because I googled in here. Sorry for the stopping. Sorry. I googled in here symptoms of radiation. Symptoms of radiation sickness may include weakness, fatigue, fainting, confusion, bleeding from the nose, mouth, gums, and rectum. Wish your asshole. Bruising, skin bruises, burns. Sorry, open sores on the skin. What? Slogging. Oh, shedding.
Slough.
A slough, like a reptile or something. Right, shedding like a reptile. Dehydration, diarrhea, blood stool, fever. So you have fever. These are one of the symptoms of radiation. Hair loss, inflammation on exposed areas, redness, tenderness, swelling, bleeding. Nausea, vomiting, headache, diarrhea. These are all flu-like symptoms. You know? Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. Radiation sickness can cause flu-like symptoms, hair loss, skin burns, and even death. Fortunately, radiation sickness is rare, and the risk to people more than a few miles from a blast is extremely low. Really? Funny people. These people are fucking devils, because Sprint shut down a cell tower on the campus of a California elementary school after some parents said it may be linked to several recent cases of childhood cancer. Those families at Western Elementary School in Ripon claimed the tower could have exposed their child to harmful radiation. High levels of RF waves can cause a warming of body tissue, but the energy levels on the ground near a cell tower are far below the levels needed to cause this effect. Bullshit. So far, there is no you gotta watch these devils. There's no evidence in published scientific reports that the cell tower caused any other health. What the fuck? You gotta watch these devils, man. For real. Everybody in their right mind know that that shit shouldn't be right. The rest of the people are stupid. Don't get it twisted. Here you have it. Florida parents raised concern about 5G towers. Cell tower removed after fourth student. Check this out. Cell tower removed after fourth Ripon student diagnosed with what? With cancer. But there is no proof. You gotta watch these devils, man. If it was up to them, they would have been have only like one source of information income, so that you can't just go around and read all over the place. You see, this internet thing backfired on them because they was not expecting this. You know what I'm saying? American latest on cell phone towers. They always tell you to listen to your doctors, advice from your doctors, right? Because they was getting complaints about the people with their patients with skin problems and stuff like that. Doctors say 5G towers. No. I'm not. They push this one. Whatever. There was an article on that. The doctors in Germany. Anyway, I did it in another video. If I find it, I'll show you. I'll put it in the description box. Right, just to finish this thing off, and then I'm done.
Check this out. It's like they're stuck in a continuous mutation. Anything interesting in there? No. Sharks have teeth like that. It's not possible.
You can't crossbreed different species. What is it?
Sharks have teeth like that because that crocodile got so mutated in that continual mutation area where that thing is. It started to actually grow teeth differently, man. And you can see it here too. Where is it again? After chemical spill. I think it was this one. A mountain lion with teeth on his head. Wait, let me see. Where was it again? Yeah, this one. Where was that again? Okay, it was here. But then, where was that again? Something happened. Some kind of spill. I think it was that spill. Wait, when was Japan chemical spill? 2016? (2011) Yeah, Fukushima. I forgot that name. But what was it again? It was something. I don't remember it anymore. But it was something, and as you can see, these devils, they're all about killing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. They kill things, murder things, murder people, basically murder animals too, man. You know. Well, I can't find the news article behind it, but there was something going on in that place over there, some kind of radiation type thing, and it altered their DNA. Animals. Animals after Fukushima. This is it. This is it. It is it. Yeah, because what had happened was it spilled onto America. I know that. U.S. Watcher says Fukushima continues to leak radiation. Now it was here. Yeah, here it was. Right. The thing went like this. It went from here, and then it went all the way to America. And there's the animals that started getting sick, and the ones that was small or wasn't even born yet in the womb, they was in the womb, then the mother must have been drinking water or something, or just being in that area. You know what I'm saying? And then this little baby, it was then a little baby. 5 years later, 2011 until 2016, was it found, and it was a grown animal of 5 years old, most likely. And it grew an extra set of teeth on his forehead or his head. Actually, a whole jaw or something. I don't even. Some crazy stuff, man. Like, goddamn, it got two. It got two extra teeth, man. Extra mouth, basically. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, but yeah, this is what happens with radiation, right? And that was chemical radiation, and this is frequency radiation, and our bodies work on frequencies. That's why if you play certain type of music, you can actually get sad. If you play certain type of music, you can actually get very violent and angry, especially when you're on substances like weed and stuff like that, or if you drink alcohol. Let me finish this up.
On the last expedition.
They went crazy, or something in here killed them. Something's come through the fence.
Through the fence?
We have to go back.
I can't go back. We can camp here tonight. It's destroying everything. It's not destroying. It's making something new.
Yeah, the new thing that you're making is a mutated body. That's what you're making. Like I said, you should watch this movie, Annihilation. I could put the link in the description box so you could click it yourself. You know, you could spell it like that. I'll put it in the description box to make it easy for you, easier for you, and yeah, so that you can watch the trailer without me interrupting you. Sorry about that. And right, so basically Revelation 3:18, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire. And how do you buy? Because the scripture says in Proverbs 23:23, it says, buy the truth and sell it not. Okay, how is that possible? Well, how can you buy something but you're not supposed to sell it? So the seller, where you're going to buy it from, he's not supposed to sell it neither. No, it's talking about time, because time is money, right? And if time is money, then listening is paying. So you're paying basically by listening. That's going to save you, by the way. Now it says that thou mayest be rich in soul. and white raiment, which is just like the armor of God, which would then be representative of this truth, which will protect you. Let me see here. For we wrestle, Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, demons, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world. The movie They Live from 1988, this is 100%. This scripture is man. You don't know how precise these scriptures are, man, until you see that movie. Against the rulers of darkness of this world, Esau. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. Again, this verse that sums up that movie, man. And that movie also sums up what these evil people are doing. For example, this. They're doing this on purpose. They're doing it. Disaster map fake. You always get these Edomites that then they come out and basically what they want to do. They want to do some damage control, talking about it's fake. Like how they so-called debunked the Pizzagate. They say there's no. See, it's right here, Boom. Pizzagate is a debunked conspiracy theory that went viral during the 2016 United States presidential election cycle. But what about this guy? Huh? Yeah, whatever. Hey, what the hell did I just do? I clicked too many times. Right. Pedophile ring. It's dark. I need to turn the lights on, man. My little lamp over here is not working. Right. Then you got Jeffrey Epstein on a pedophile ring tip, and he went to the Caribbeans, of course. He bought a little island in the Caribbeans. What do you think he was doing there? Huh? Sunbathing? Right. That she and John Legend are pedophiles alongside. Right. Chrissy Teigen gets accused daily of being Epstein's pedo what? Where's that name? Oh, fuck that, man. This thing over here. Just that bitch. Accusations and that she and John Lennon are pedophiles alongside with Jeffrey Epstein, because they was having fun together on an often tip. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you have elite pedophile rings, and these guys in Hollywood. You got elite pedophile rings, Europe pedophile holiday hotspots, massive pedophile ring busted, 230 kids saved. You don't hear nothing about this. It says here an internet pedophile ring with up to 70,000 members. This is some fucking shit. 70,000 members. How come all of them aren't arrested? Because they're Edomites. Robert Downey Jr., that's that guy from Iron Man, the actor from Iron Man, blows the whistle on elite Hollywood pedophile ring. And also Elijah, what's his name again? Elijah Wood or something. Is it Elijah Wood? That little, Corey Feldman and Elijah Wood. I know that Corey guy. Elijah Wood is that guy from, I think, Harry Potter. I think he's Harry Potter, right? Isn't he Harry Potter? No, he's not. He's not. Harry Potter is somebody else. Has black hair. Yo, that's this guy. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something to him too. And this is that Corey guy. And the other Corey friend of his killed himself. You know, he said like Hollywood has a pedophile problem. He said it too. But he said, I was lucky enough that my mother didn't allow me to go to these parties. Because, it was late at night. And what does a child need to do at these parties is like what 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning and stuff like that. What does a child need to do there? He just needed to go there, talk about the script, movies, whatever, in the daytime, and then go home. That's it. But that Corey guy, he got ripped open. Literally, his parents was just go ahead, kid. We'll leave you here. We'll come pick you up in a couple of days. What we know about Jeffrey Epstein, pedophile island. Anyway, but it's debunked, right? It's debunked. That's why you gotta watch these devils, man. You can't just believe a devil. Are you stupid? Are you seriously stupid? If you believe devils, then you're the dumbest. You're the dumbest person on the planet. You're dumb. You're stupid as shit. I mean, you're stupid. You can't believe a devil. Why would you do that? What does the word devil mean? A deceiver. But I still call you a devil because you're evil. Definition. It goes into the word deceiver. Slanderer. Let me get it in the Hebrew. Diablos. Oh, accuser, slanderer. And what is a slanderer? Fucking liar, a deceiver. One who attacks the reputation of another by slander or libel, backbiter, defamer. You're lying. You're defaming somebody. Maligner. Right. Slander in the Bible. False charges. You're lying. You're deceiving. Misrepresentation, which defame and damages another reputation. A false, which is a lie, deceive, and defamatory oral statement about a person, compare libel. That's what they're doing. They're telling these gossips, talking about the biggest crack dealers are Jake, like our people and stuff like that. You know, they call him, but the CIA was actually transporting cocaine. You gotta watch the devil. They was transporting cocaine. 2 CIA agents arrested by minute men while crossing Mexican border with 1,300 pounds of cocaine. What are they doing with 13? What are they doing there with 13 pounds of cocaine? CIA plane crashed with 4 tons of cocaine. Independent and the Canadian news. How come you don't hear nothing about this? CIA drug plane captured in Yucatan, something like that, Yucatan, Mexico, with 3.7 tons of cocaine aboard. 3.7. They always round it off. But the fun part is, how come we never heard of this? What year was this? More allegations of CIA drug trafficking, which is the same picture as this over here. So multiple news outlets have talked about it. Drug smuggling and CIA spy, CIA drug trafficking. I have a CIA documentary on the other channel called VO, on the website called VO, and I'm going to put that in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. It's very interesting, man. Make no jokes. We ain't doing this to play around, man. This is not just point the finger at the bad guy. This is showing you the bad guy. And the bad guy is showing you what he's doing too. But the bad guy isn't scared. He's like them Bond villains from back in the days, that they're so smart. They're doing things behind the scene and nobody knows about it, but they want to be recognized. So what they're going to do is they're going to talk about it. And then you foil their plans. And then when you talk too much, they're trying to silence you or censor you or kill you. You know? Because they want to be the ones that brings the truth out. If you watch this movie with Gary Webb, he also shows you in the movie called Kill the Messenger. Kill the Messenger. right? Which is a true story, based on a true story. And his name is Gary Webb. I just showed you him here. This guy. He was found dead with a bullet wound in his head. Which is fucking funny. And not just one, two. That's just, and it says, it plainly says, just to fuck with you here, just to mess with you. So, cause of death, suicide. Okay, so how did he die? Well, how was he found? Webb was found dead in his Carmichael home on December 10, 2004, with 2 gunshots to the head. I already stopped reading there. Why is that? Really, I have yet to see a man shoot himself 2 times in the head. You could say like, oh, the one went, but no. It was 2 direct shots straight to the brain. Poof, poof. The first one would have, man, it would have like, you're gone. You're gone, man. You're not even here no more. You know what I'm saying? And then to pull the trigger again, now you're making fun of my intelligence. but you're not doing it. But that's just a warning to everybody that wants to talk or something like that. To show you like, listen, we're going to do the obvious. We're going to shoot you 2 times in the head and then claim it is a suicide. And no, what the fuck you going to do about it? Who you going to call? The Ghostbusters? Nobody. You can't buy. Who you going to call? Who you going to call? It's the CIA. Who you going to call? Who you going to call? Huh? What? The FBI? Man. These devils are so proud. They're proud. They're very proud, and they think that nothing can happen to them. Let me get this scripture before I'm done. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh the power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen, which is being done right now. And that rumor, you hear that rumor, that the Heavenly Father is going to destroy the Edomites. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle, for now we're doing it with words. And that is already scaring them. Because they know the power of Yahweh Bashem. Yeah, they know, man. They know. Look, these devils know the scriptures too. They just don't want to believe in it. But they know. They believe in it. Still they want to fight it. It's like this. Have you ever heard of a celebrity being hated in his own neighborhood? Even Yahweh Shai was hated in his own hood. He said that a prophet is not loved save in his own town. In his own town, he's not loved, but in the rest of the world, he's loved. But my point is, a lot of these rappers and singers and stuff like that, they are, especially rappers, they are hated in the town where they come from, because everybody gonna be looking at them like, you ain't shit. I grew up around you. What do all these people see in you? I see you in you. I saw you every day. You was regular. You was nothing. Now all of a sudden you this big top hot shot. You're nothing, man. Fuck you. Even though actually they are something in the eyes of the rest of the people, the one that's near them don't see that. They be looking at you like, you're fucking I hate you. You're nothing. You know, they will fight against you. They will tell everybody how nothing you are. Meanwhile, you're racking in number ones and you know, all these type of things and stuff like that. And they will still deny, even though you're number one in America, whatever. Maybe the whole wide world, I don't know. You know. But you're so-called number one. Even then, they will still fight against you, talking about you ain't shit and you have no talent. You clearly have something that the people want, or else they would stop buying your stuff. So you have something. You're just not something to that individual person. Most of the time it could be jealousy, or just that he just doesn't believe that you're this great guy now. I mean, he saw you walking with holes in your socks. And now you got diamonds upon diamonds and stuff like that, so they hate you. Well, that's the same way the Edomite thinks of us. He knows the scriptures. He knows everything, right? He just doesn't fucking believe in it. He doesn't want to. He looks at us like, you're nothing. How can this be? You're a slave. You're nothing, right? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 shows you that, right? So it says here, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Yeah, you Edomites. Thou art greatly despised. All the heathen is gonna hate your guts too. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, skyscrapers. Thus saith that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's why I always tell you, like, listen, they're doing all these things. Who the fuck is stopping them? Nobody's stopping them. Everybody's talking about this 9/11 inside job. Oh yeah, stop them. Let me see you stop them. Do something. That's what they're actually saying. And me, I'm just playing around with it because I know nobody can touch you. Once the Heavenly Father gives us that power, you're a goner. Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. That's why we're on the street, from the elder apostles on down. And made no accounts of his labor. All the work that we done as slaves, these devils are looking at us like, fuck you. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they looked for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. You know, that was making proverbs like if you want to hide something from a nigger, put it in the book. For example, derision. They was mocking us, ridiculing us. You know, they had fun too. Nigger, they had fun. They had fucking fun. We fools counted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot among the saints? So basically, they don't believe it, man. They hate it. 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 They can't stand it. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. And they don't want to believe it. So they fight against it in their mind. And they're very proud. That's why they keep on doing these things. Oh yeah, the word devil. Let me hit it up with this and then I'm done. This video was going to be actually it was going to be a 12-minute video or something, but as you can see. Satan. Now the word Satan is Hebrews 78:54. Adversary. That's the word Satan. And the word diabolos goes into basically a deceiver. Because if you slander, you're a deceiver. If you're a false accuser, you deceive people. You're lying. You're a deceiver. That's what it goes into. Basically, you're a slanderer. But a lot of people don't know what a slanderer is. Let me put it in plain terms. A slanderer is a person that fucking lies. Goddamn liar. He's the devil. He says evil things about you. For example, they say, oh, niggas steal purses of women. You steal women. We steal purses of females. You steal females themselves and then sell them. Thousands of kids. That's only one guy. He was selling them. Accused of luring girls to his man. And he was paying the parents too. Because I saw that. I haven't seen the documentary, the full one. But I saw little snippets of here and there. He was going to these trailer trash with a rash. These type of Edomites. And he was telling the mothers, like, listen, I'm going to fix you up real good. Just give me your child. And the mother would just do it. He was going around all over the place doing these things. But estimated to have run between 10,000 and what? I saw it. Let me see. 10,000. All right. Now it says in the United States, no one knows exactly how many children are sold for sex, but estimators have run between 10,000 and 100,000 in any given year. Whatever the number, it's too many. How about 1 million? How about more than 1 million? They're trying to keep it light. light and skin or whatever. They're trying to keep it soft. 800,000 children. Yeah, Google knows about it. 800,000 children go missing in Australia is 20,000, India almost 100,000, and these are just, it can never be exactly 20 freaking thousand. They just rounded that number off to make it easy for them to say it. But in America, there's 800,000 children missing yearly, roughly. You could put that on 1 million. You can put that on 1 million. Okay? Because there's just a lot of cases that are not reported. So you can put that on about 1 million. And this is only recorded officially, so-called official. Well, it's not official, but they say roughly, so they estimate it too, because they're the devil. But you can estimate around 1 million a year. They don't even know how many so-called illegal aliens are in America. How the fuck they don't know how many children are missing? They don't know shit. They make you think that they know. They're stupid, man. They're stupid. They're very wise in witchcraft, in satanic things, evil things. Man, they beat your ass with that. But just to think logic, they're stupid. They have this cave, this is chimp-based logic. That's what they have. Literally, that's some chimp-based logic. The chimp-based logic. It's the chimp-based logic. They believe a man can be a female. They push that. But anyway, I kept on talking too long, so I'm gonna put this link in the description box, and yeah, as you can see, the let me see, where is it? I think I clicked it away. Pizza, wait, yeah, the radiation poisoning, fever, flu-like symptoms. Flu-like, what the hell? Oh yeah, okay, oh look there. It can cause flu-like symptoms, so you should put 2 and 2, 1 and 1 together, which would make 2. Just put this thing together, which is 1. This thing, is 1. Then you put it together, then you have a circle. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Never believe people that tell lies. Devils.